So let's talk about Ukraine. Yeah, Trump's going to end all the wars. Did you hear? Oh yeah, he's going to end it in one day. Really? Who would that benefit, I wonder? If he could somehow force, first of all, the Ukrainians are like fighters and warriors. They're like, they ain't going down. They'll go down to the last man. Like, that ain't happening. America, no America, they are not gonna be defeated. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, but they'll just do whatever they have to. They'll go to the rest of the world. They'll do whatever they have to. Trump can say whatever he wants. And we know what Trump's gonna say. He's gonna call Putin, which he probably already has, and say, Putin, what do you want? Well, we all know what Putin wants. He wants half of Ukraine, at least the half that he has, or the whole thing. But he really wants that half, the Donbass region that he already controls. And that's what he wants. Ukraine's never going to agree to that. So they're going to pull the funding from Ukraine, and they're fighters, so they're not going to freaking go down without a fight. So the war will not end in a day, because there's no way Zelensky's going to agree to whatever nonsense that Trump is doing that he got from Putin. He's basically, well, I talked to Putin, and Putin just wants a third of your country. Is that okay? Because I don't want this war to go on anymore. Like what? Like, it's not going to work. So anyway, a lot more Ukrainians will die. They'll probably lose more territory. It's going to be bad. So, but y'all don't care. Putin's the guy that like bombs children and families in schools. You don't care, right? So that's going to happen even more now. But that's okay. Who cares? Because, it's just about me, myself, and I, right? Who cares about other people, especially in other countries? Who cares about other human beings, right? I mean, they're fighting for a reason. You claim you care about freedom and all this nonsense, yeah, but when it comes to the point, you don't really care. You don't care at all. You just care about yourself, right? It's like they're fighting for their freedom. They've been fighting for freaking 20 years. They've been fighting this Russian dude who's trying to take everything from them. Like, they're the epitome of everything you claim to be for. They are it. You don't know nothing about no freaking freedom. And then you're gonna just sell them out. Just sell them out like that. And you're backing a guy that will do that because he just said some nonsense on TV talking about, I ended that with one phone call on my first day in office. What he means is he's gonna do what Putin wants. He has to. That's what he means. There's no other option. Is he going to do what Ukraine wants? Ukraine wants you to leave the country. You think Putin's going to agree? No, Putin's not going to agree. So it's obviously got to be, he thinks somehow he can bully Zelensky into doing what Putin wants, which is basically surrender. That's not going to happen. But it shouldn't have happened anyway. So that's going to be an absolute disaster. We always abandon people in America, don't we? We abandon the Afghans. We abandon the Kurds. What else we abandoned a lot of freaking people. There's some other people we abandoned, I can't remember. Oh, we abandoned the South Vietnamese in the Vietnam War. Right, it's like we just abandon people. Because, it's these corporate interests running every freaking thing. They don't give a crap about those people. Like, it's just all a facade. It's all a lie, right? Anyway, so that'll be a freaking disaster. Y'all don't freaking care, of course. And then what else? Oh, Gaza and Israel. I already talked about this in my other video. Trump's like, yeah, I'm the Superman. He's a freaking idiot. He hasn't done any freaking thing. He's a freaking spoiled, rich kid that learned real estate, used car salesman conniving trickery in New York so that he could like connive his way into power. And he's like pulling the wool over your eyes. Like, you can't even see it. Like, and that's all he is. He's just a slick used car salesman, and he just knows how to play people. He has no other skill. And the idea that this buffoon is gonna freaking, just because he feels privileged. Oh, why should Trump be the leader? Because. Trump, why should you be the leader? Because. I just deserve to be the leader. Because. Oh, that's good enough for me, Mr. Trump. Sure. Yeah, you go be the leader. Because. And by the way, that's the only response I ever get from MAGA people about why should I vote for Trump? Because. Anyway. As far as Gaza and Israeli war, it's the same problem, right? Oh, I'll end that war with one phone call. It's the same freaking problem. Mr. Netanyahu, what do you want? Oh, I just want all of the Middle East. Thank you. Okay, Middle East, can Netanyahu have it? No. I need you to give it to him because I promised the American people that I would end this war in one day. No. So what's going to happen is Mr. Netanyahu is going to feel emboldened. I mean, you thought he was emboldened with Biden. He's going to be 10 times more emboldened. And then, they're going to keep sending Israel more weapons because, those Christians in the South that love Mr. Trump, that says Trump is like the new Jesus, like, we got to go help the Israel from the Bible. Send them $1 trillion. We're going to get more money. Oh, isn't that a paradox? Because didn't you say that we shouldn't have all these wars and we need to not be investing all this money in other people when we need to invest it in here in America? Which is true, but it's not that simple. But watch the paradox of that. They're going to cut money to Ukraine and they're going to send even more money to Israel, right? So they're going to have even more weapons, do more mass destruction of children and families and villages and towns, and lay waste to Lebanon and who knows what else. Watch out. It's bad. It's going to be bad. Oh, but we don't care about them. We don't care about those Palestinian families and children. Who cares how many kids die? Who cares? Because there's a hostage. There's one. Oh my God, there's a hostage. Oh, did you hear? 50 kids were blown up to smithereens in a school. They're all over the wall and the ceiling. But there's a hostage. Oh, okay. Because we don't care about them. We only care about ourselves. So who cares? America tried to have that attitude back in World War II, because I know you MAGA people don't know nothing about history. You don't know nothing about nothing, because no fool who knew anything about history would be electing this fool. So I'll educate your stupid butt. First of all, back in World War II, people weren't supportive of, they were like y'all. They were like, no, let's just stick to ourselves, because they were upset from World War I and all the death and destructions, and we're like, if those Europeans want to go kill each other, let them go do it. We're going to worry about ourselves. We're going to just take care of ourselves. If the Japanese want to go lay waste to those stupid Asians over there, let them take all of Asia. I don't care about no Asian person anyway. I just care about myself. As long as I got food on the table for my wife and kids and my family, let them all kill each other. Well, we saw how that went, didn't we? Hitler almost took over the whole freaking world. Oh my God. Do they dumb down people on purpose so they can control them? I think they do. How on earth? Y'all need to work on your critical thinking skills. I mean, y'all just sellouts. The way the freaking Republican, people yeah, Trump's bad. And then as soon as, next thing you know, it's like, oh, I support Trump. I pledge allegiance to Trump. That's how they are. It's a bunch of sellouts, man. No freaking values. Freaking go down with what you believe. If you think Trump is bad for it, go down with that. Don't freaking change your mind like Nikki Haley, and I can name off all of them. And it's oh, well, I want all the power and attention and influence. I better just kiss up to his butt. Yeah, Trump, I know I said a bunch of bad stuff, but, yeah, Trump's good. Yeah, I want to be on Trump's team. God, it's so bad. It's so bad. And y'all don't see it, do you? It'll be interesting. There were Germans in World War II that the whole world, first of all, the Nazis lied to them. Your average German didn't even know what was happening. Germany is going all laying waste to the whole freaking world. Millions of people are being killed and murdered and destroyed and killed and whatever. And you have some German family at home and they're oh yeah, how's the war going, honey? Yeah, well, I heard on the news it was going really good. Oh, that's great. Our country's going to really prosper. It's going to really be great again. That Hitler is really something else. That's how y'all are. That's how it's going to be. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. It sucks, and y'all suck. Everyone who voted for Trump sucks. I'm telling you to your face. Stupid. God. I just, how can it be? It's all a lie. I thought, even if Kamala with all her problems and all that stuff, I thought, if she could get elected, it would show that there was hope for America, that there was a possibility, that the marketing and brand of America as being this place for everyone to be free is true, but it's all a freaking lie. In MAGA, why don't you just freaking put Make White America Great Again, MWA. GA? You gotta put that W there. That's y'all know that's what it means, right? We want to go back to the day like the 50s where we were supreme and everyone else was subservient. The whole world, in fact, because after World War II, we just basically owned and ruled everything. And we were just so powerful. Like, and you can see that, you know, it's just, the racism is just, like they're just dismantling slowly. You know, and black people just letting it happen. You know, they dismantle all the programs, all the stuff as if we're in some kind of equal society now. Like they're like, oh, DEI is so bad. Oh, who are the top 1% of the country wealth-wise? Oh, it's all white guys. Who is the top 10%? Oh, it's all white guys. Oh, white households have $150,000 in equity. Oh, black households only have $10,000 on average. Oh, what percentage? Oh, Harvard now is mostly like there's hardly, you know, it just goes on and on, right? Like this is by design, right? Whatever. Y'all need to be waking up. It's not just about black people. I don't know what y'all got about black people, why it scares you so freaking much. Like, first of all, race is just about vitamin D and the sun. That's it. You know, people went north, you know, and then for their skin to absorb the maximum amount of vitamin D, their skin had to be as pale as possible and their eyes had to be blue. That's what it's all about, right? And then if you go to Africa, to the hottest places, they had to be dark skinned so that they would reflect the sunlight or absorb it, whichever one it is, so that they wouldn't get skin cancer. Like, that's it. And then some idiot decided that, oh, well, this matters, you know? I'm sure there's cultural differences or whatever, but this obsession with that, it's just, anyone who really believes in white and black is an idiot. Like, it's just stupidity to the highest level and ignorance. Like, I don't even know what to say. If you believe in that in any way, you know, and every culture has a spectrum, you know? You go to Europe, there's a whole spectrum of people. China, there's a whole spectrum of people. Africa, there's a whole spectrum of people. There's not any one monolithic white, black. Like, that's just nonsense. Okay, that you bought into. It's just a club. Like, we could just call it a club. There's the white club, right? Oh, you know, are you in the white club? Oh, okay, good. Now, hey, in the white club, you get this. Like, that's what's going on. So, but you decided that that was more important than the country as a whole. You'd rather burn the country down than share in the dream, right? That you want, but, you know, we can't have it. Because you need us to be your slave so that you can have it. Like, that's basically what's going on. All right, well, am I done? I think so. I don't know. It was bad. This reminds me when Reagan got elected, which, you know, was great for rich white people, but bad for everyone else. It's the same feeling I have. So, yeah, it's the same feeling. But I'm just tired of America. I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm tired of all the drama. Like, I'm just sick of it, man. All right, I'm done. Thank you, MAGA, for destroying the country and burning everything to the ground. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna get in there on the, you know, we're gonna have a bunch of cowboys. Yahoo! Yeah, we in Congress now. Heck yeah. Yeah, y'all, let's just destroy everything. Bring up those bills. Yeah, we're gonna cut all the food. They don't need no food. Yeah, we're gonna cut the housing. We don't need no housing. Yeah, what else we got? Jimmy, what else we got to cut over there? We could cut health care. Yeah, anyone need no freaking doctor. They ain't need no doctor. Cut that too. Good, just burn it. Like, we don't even need to cut it, just burn it. Give me that paper. Burn that stuff. Yahoo! We done cut everything. Hey, yeah. We done cut down the government. Now I won't have to pay no taxes, because I ain't want to pay no taxes to them minorities. Phone call. Beep, beep. Granddad. What? Grandma's in the hospital and they say she ain't got no insurance. Because you cut the bill. What? What you talking about? Oh my God. Hey, like, subscribe, tell your friends, save the world, and let me know what you think in the comments. You made it!
project! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you!